Korean dramas are dominating 2025, and honestly, they're on another level this year. Whether you're here for dark revenge, chaotic romance, or action-packed storytelling, I've got you covered. Welcome back to East Insights. Today we're counting down the top 10 Korean dramas of 2025 you simply cannot miss. So grab your snacks, silence your phone, and let's dive right in. Number 10, Hyper Knife. We kick off the list with Hyper Knife, a medical thriller that cuts deeper than just surgery. The story follows Yoon, a once renowned neurosurgeon who lost her license and reputation. She now operates underground in illegal clinics. But when an old mentor lures her into a dangerous scheme, the scalpel becomes a weapon for the body and the mind. The tension is relentless. Every surgery feels like life and death, but the real cuts happen in the conversations about power, guilt, and ethics. Park Hoon-bin's performance is mesmerizing. She balances genius and madness in a way that keeps you guessing, while Seo Kyung-gu plays the perfect cold rival. If you're tired of the usual hospital romance tropes, Hyper Knife gives you sharp drama with a darker edge. It's streaming on Disney Plus and holds a solid 7.4 rating on IMDb. Number 9, Undercover High School. At number 9, things get wild with Undercover High School. Imagine this: a disgraced NIS agent, a fake ID, and a legendary treasure hidden inside a school locker. That's the premise, and yes, it's as crazy as it sounds. Jung Ha-eung, the agent in question, has to disguise himself as a teenager and blend in with rowdy students while secretly tracking down the treasure of Emperor Go-jong. Between chaotic classes, suspicious teachers, and the threat of being exposed, every episode mixes comedy, action, and suspense in the best way. Seo Kyung-ju absolutely shines here, making the ridiculous premise surprisingly heartfelt. Underneath all the comedy, it's really a story about redemption and second chances. Currently sitting at a 7.8 on IMDb, you can catch it on Viki. Number 8, Squid Game Season 3. Coming in at number 8 is the global juggernaut Squid Game Season 3. This is the explosive finale that fans have been waiting for. Picking up after the failed rebellion in Season 2, Gihan is broken, but not done. He steps back into the deadly game, not to win this time, but to burn the entire system to the ground. The stakes are higher than ever. The VIPs are more ruthless, the games are more brutal, and the mask of control finally slips. What makes Season 3 special is its commentary. It's not just about survival. It's about exposing how power, greed, and human cruelty spread beyond borders. With over 60 million streams in its first 3 days, this season became the most watched non-English series in history. Currently rated 8.0 on IMDb, it's streaming worldwide on Netflix. Number 7, Good Boy. At number 7, let's switch gears. Good Boy is part sports drama, part action flick, and part buddy comedy. Yet it works perfectly. The story throws Olympic athletes into a law enforcement task force, and suddenly, martial arts meets street justice. Park Bo-gum ditches his clean-cut image for a bruised, gritty character who fights as hard as he cares. The ensemble cast, the so-called Olympic Avengers, has electric chemistry. Whether it's choreographed brawls or quiet bonding moments, the show manages to balance heart with adrenaline. Good Boy proves that K-dramas can be just as thrilling as blockbuster movies while still keeping that emotional core. It's available worldwide on Amazon Prime Video with a 7.7 IMDb score. Number 6, Karma. Number 6 takes us into darker territory. This slow-burn thriller is like a fuse. You know it's going to explode, but you don't know when. A failed crypto investor thinks he's planned the perfect crime, but his one action creates a ripple effect that traps 6 different lives in a spiral of blackmail, betrayal, and buried trauma. The non-linear storytelling makes you constantly piece things together, and the subdued visuals give even quiet scenes a haunting weight. It's not just about crime, it's about the way choices echo, how greed destroys, and how guilt refuses to stay buried. With a 7.6 rating on IMDb and streaming on Netflix, Karma is a show that lingers in your mind long after the credits roll. Number 5, Study Group. Breaking into the top 5 is Study Group, one of the most unexpected breakout hits of 2025. Set in Yusong Technical High School, a school where fists matter more than grades, it follows Yoon Gamin, a quiet student with poor academics but lethal fighting skills. Along with his ex-tutor turned teacher, he forms a study group that ends up fighting much bigger battles than just exams. What sets this drama apart is its raw energy. The fight choreography is brutal and intense, but it never forgets its characters. Every punch comes with an emotional cost, and every victory feels earned. Study Group resonates because it blends teen struggles with survival instincts. Currently rated 8.3 on IMDb, you can watch it now on Viki. Number 4. When Life Gives You Tangerines. At number 4, we slow things down with the beautifully poetic When Life Gives You Tangerines. Set in 1950s Jeju Island, it tells the story of Anne, a girl torn from her home after a tragedy and gone sick, a quiet boy from a fishing family who becomes her anchor. Their bond grows over decades through poverty, protests, and heartbreak, and the entire tale is seen through the eyes of their daughter in the present day. This is less of a drama and more of a memory. Every frame feels like a painting, every scene carries quiet weight, and the performances by IU and Park Bo-gum are deeply human and restrained. With a staggering 9.1 rating on IMDb, this period drama is unforgettable and streaming globally on Netflix. Number 3, Trigger. Sliding into third place is Trigger, a thriller that asks what happens when a gun-free nation suddenly becomes flooded with weapons. At the center are two men, a principled detective trying to keep order, and a smooth-talking arms dealer who thrives in chaos. Their ideologies clash at every turn, and the nation itself becomes the battlefield. What makes Trigger stand out is its balance. It's not just about shootouts, but about law versus survival, order versus chaos. The clean action sequences, the sharp writing, and the moral dilemmas make it one of the most gripping dramas of the year. Currently streaming on Netflix, Trigger holds a 7+ rating on my drama list and continues to gain buzz worldwide. Number 2, Mercy for None. In second place, we have Mercy for None, a revenge drama as cold and unflinching as steel. Namgyeon left behind a violent past to protect his future, but when his brother is murdered, he steps back into the shadows he once abandoned. This isn't about justice, it's about truth, no matter how much blood it takes. So Ji-sub delivers a career-defining performance here. Quiet, brooding, and devastatingly intense. Every confrontation feels heavy. Every choice carries weight. The cinematography leans dark and deliberate, making each scene pulse with tension. Rated 7.5 on IMDb and streaming on Netflix, Mercy for None is the kind of drama that stays with you long after it ends. And finally, at number 1, Weak Hero Season 2. If Season 1 was about survival, Season 2 is about scars, emotional, physical, and invisible. After what happened to Suho, Si-yoon transfers to Yoonjang High, a place ruled by the Union, a gang that thrives on fear. Si-yoon tries to stay quiet, but when the fight comes to him, the old fire reignites. What makes this season so powerful is its restraint. It's slower, heavier, and more emotionally charged. Park Ji-hoon gives a phenomenal performance, portraying Si-yoon as a boy weighed down by grief but unwilling to break. The fights are raw and brutal, but the silence in between hits just as hard. With an 8.4 rating on IMDb and massive global attention, Weak Hero Season 2 proves that sometimes the strongest stories come from the weakest places. And there you have it, the top 10 Korean dramas of 2025 ranked by East Insights. From heartbreaking period dramas to explosive thrillers, this year has shown just how diverse and powerful K-dramas can be. Which of these have you already binged, and which one just shot straight onto your watch list? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed the countdown, don't forget to hit like, share this video, and subscribe to East Insights for more deep dives into the best of Asian entertainment. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.